The next day, Adam joined a climate protest outside a global Apex Industries factory, one of many still reliant on coal. It was a bright autumn afternoon, the air crisp and clean, a cruel contrast to the pollution they were rallying against. Protesters wore layers, beanies, and baseball caps in shades of green and blue. Adam had come alone. His friends were still recovering from the previous night's party, but his passion for the environment pulled him out. His handmade placard read, "Pollution anywhere hurts everywhere. We live on one planet. Stop coal." The crowd was mixed. Students, pensioners, working-class locals, and professionals. Politically diverse, but united in frustration. Adam waved his sign, chanting with whatever slogan rang out next. He stood near a loud group of activists. Across the street, another cluster formed a human corridor, forcing trucks to drive slowly while enduring verbal attacks. As one truck passed, Adam spotted a familiar face. The girl from the lecture hall, the one who'd called him and Terry rich bellends. She caught his eye. Her expression surprise, then perhaps reluctant respect. After the truck passed, she crossed the road and approached him. Adam half expected another scolding, but she was calm and direct. "Come stand with us. That group you're with, they're pretty militant. They'll probably do something stupid." One of the group noticed her, a guy named Dave, roughly her age. "You've gone soft, Sophia," he said with a smirk. "A few placards won't make the news." Sophia didn't flinch. "We've been over this, Dave. You do what you think is best, but it's not for me, so drop it." Dave lingered, waiting for a reaction that never came. He gave a scoff and turned away. Adam glanced at the agitated group behind him. He nodded and followed her across the road. "I'm Sophia," she said. She was right. Not long after, the group she'd warned him about threw stones at a passing truck. When the protest ended, Sophia's friends drifted off. Adam and Sophia walked back toward campus, kicking through piles of fallen leaves. The late afternoon sun cast long shadows across the pavement. Adam glanced at her often. She was shorter than him, with a relaxed smile that made him forget how awkward he usually felt. They talked about robotics, neuroscience, biochemistry, and AI shared passions. Not just career interests, but things they both genuinely loved. It turned out robotics was Sophia's second degree. Her first was in biochemistry, a subject Adam wished he knew more about. She spoke with clarity and excitement, and Adam found himself captivated. They stopped outside her building. "This is me," Sophia said. Adam hesitated. "Oh, hey, have you eaten? We've been at the demo all day. My treat, as an apology for yesterday?" Sophia nodded. Adam smiled. "What do you fancy? Mexican, Italian?" "Vegan?" Sophia asked. "Vegan's fine," Adam replied, more enthusiastically than expected. They headed to a buzzing vegan cafe filled with students and gym-goers in tight t-shirts. Over turmeric lattes, they waited for their curry. Nearby, two female students, likely a couple, glanced over with clear disapproval. One passed their table, taking the long route out. "Batting for the other side now," she muttered. Sophia forced a smile. "None of your business." After the woman left, Sophia smiled with a hint of anger. "That's my ex." Adam raised an eyebrow. "Oh, I see. So, you're into women?" Sophia grinned mischievously. "I like both." Adam smiled a nervous smile. "Oh, right, I see." Adam thought to himself, "Did she know I am attracted to her? Surely she must." Over dinner, they chatted over many things. Adam paused for a moment. "I'm really glad I met you. I admire, or dare I say, I am jealous of your skill set, your combination of AI and biochemistry knowledge. It is a great combination." Sophia smiled warmly at him. Adam momentarily looked at her soft, full lips and imagined the sensual pleasure of kissing them, but quickly pulled himself back from that thought, thinking he may have been inadvertently staring. Adam paused again. "Maybe we can work on a project together." "That sounds good," Sophia said, eyes softly and seductively lingering on him. Adam felt his cheeks flush and his hormones race. But then she playfully changed the mood. "But keep that idiot friend of yours away from me," she added with a laugh. "Or I'll give him one of my scary stares. Scary stares? Adam echoed. It's a look I give when I'm really pissed off. Go on, show me. Sophia gave a mock glare. Adam laughed, almost too loud. Adam thought she looked sexy rather than scary, but held himself back from saying it. Their walk back to campus was quieter, and the sun had dipped below the horizon. When they reached Sophia's building, Adam hesitated. Should he attempt a kiss, but Sophia made the choice for him. She reached up, gently clasping the back of his head with a gentle caress. Then, she leaned in and kissed him, soft, unhurried, lingering. When it ended, Adam stood frozen, lips still tingling, his heart racing. Chapter 13, Artificial Kindness, USA, 2052. Over the next few weeks, their lives became a blend of shared moments, dates, study sessions, and casual conversations that blurred the lines between romance and routine. Social, academic, and emotional worlds intertwined, their connection deepening with each passing day. They were back at the Blissful Earth Cafe, a quiet sanctuary humming with muted conversations. Students buried in coursework, academics debated softly, and sporty types bragged about recent feats. But Adam's attention was elsewhere. At a corner table, an older woman sat with her carer robot. The humanoid machine had gently assisted her into her seat, fetched her a menu, and then sat motionless across from her. Its polished surface gleamed faintly under the cafe lights. Adam's brow furrowed. Sophia reached across the table, her hand brushing his. "You okay, Adam? You look miles away." "Yeah, I'm fine," he said, voice tinged with hesitation. He glanced again at the robot. "That robot, it's not a companion. It doesn't care. It just follows a program. But what if we could change that? What if we could give it compassion, love, even real emotions?" Sophia smiled slightly. "Interesting concept." Adam's eyes stayed locked on the robot. Imagine a robot that could raise orphaned kids with genuine care, or help a struggling business owner, not for profit, but out of empathy. That kind of AI wouldn't destroy us. It could save us. Sophia tilted her head. "And this all came to you because of that old lady?" Adam shrugged. "Empathy often sparks innovation. People have been trying for years, but no one's achieved it. Why do you think we can?" Sophia asked, her eyes searching his for an answer. He paused, then spoke carefully. "We use human tissue to build parts of the brain. Not entire brains, just the regions responsible for emotion. More than the tissue used in organoid machines, but not much more. Then we reward those cells when they exhibit signs of empathy or kindness, flood them with dopamine and other biochemical triggers, utilizing internal reserves within the robot. It's positive reinforcement." He stopped, smiling. "We're basically creating empathy junkies." Sophia raised an eyebrow. "You really think that's possible?" "Yes," Adam said, his eyes gleaming. "But you're the expert in biochemistry. We'd fuse real human tissue with code, build a brain that feels, not just simulates emotion." Sophia studied him closely. "You're talking about hybrid intelligence." She paused, then nodded slowly. "I don't know if it's possible, but we can try. We just have to be careful we don't want to use too much tissue, a tiny amount. We can't cross that line where it looks like we're cloning." "That would bring all sorts of legal and moral issues," Adam said, concern etched across his face. "We won't. Don't worry," Sophia replied, offering a reassuring smile. Months blurred into sleepless days and caffeine-fueled nights. In their cramped flat, biology and code intertwined. Lab-grown brain cells pulsed in bioreactors. Prototypes cluttered the kitchen-turned lab. Research papers littered every surface. One night, Sophia put down her neurobiology textbook and touched Adam's hand. "I think we should make more of it human." Adam blinked. "Define more." "A digestive system. Organic fuel as well as batteries. A backup system. Something that breaks down waste and turns it into energy." He leaned back, intrigued. "Skin too," she added. "Living tissue or organic matter. It could regenerate, feel, and respond to stimuli. Real neurons interfaced with processors." She paused. "For example, we could use her stem cells to build its brain." Adam stiffened. "The old woman?" Sophia nodded. "A biological companion. an extension of her like a grown-up child who would care for his mother in old age. "It sounds like cloning," he whispered. He thought of the old woman and her caretaker robot, a pale imitation of love. But if they could create a truer companion, was that mercy? Or was that the first step towards something else? He didn't know anymore, and that frightened him. Sophia rolled her eyes, sharper this time. "No, it's not cloning. We're nowhere near that. We're using less than an eighth of a normal brain's capacity. We're not playing God, Adam. It's a machine, just a better one. Think of it like upgrading detergent in a washing machine. Same job, better results." "But an eighth?" Adam's voice tightened. "That's way more than I thought. I was picturing a tiny cluster of dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin-secreting cells with their matching receptors, the bare minimum, to trigger kindness and empathy. Not," he swallowed. "Not Frankenstein." She stood and walked to the kitchen, opening cupboards. "You didn't eat all my vegan brownies, did you?" Her voice was light, almost distracted. Then she added, "It's the only way, Adam. The bots will need more brain tissue. Do you want this project to work, or not?" Adam's heart stuttered. She hadn't even looked at him when she said it. As if increasing the amount of human brain inside a machine was no more serious than adjusting the salt in a recipe. That's what shook him.
Geoffrey Hinton, who, along with John J. Hopfield, won the 2024 Nobel Prize in Physics for their pioneering work on artificial neural networks, is often referred to as one of the godfathers of AI. Hinton warned that as artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence, it may become indifferent to humans. In nature, more intelligent beings almost always control less intelligent ones. Humans control animals. They farm them, eat them, hunt them for sport, watch them in zoos, or keep them as pets. Hinton points out that there is only one clear exception: a human baby, far less intelligent than an adult, yet capable of completely shaping its mother's behavior through dependency, emotion, and instinct. His concern is that AI might not share that kind of built-in emotional bond with humankind. A mother and baby have a biological basis for their connection. AI and humans do not.